This is Die Sporting Network.
Start tonight's semifinal playoff game, we would like to acknowledge a legendary figure here at St. Francis Academy. For over 30 years, Coach Shelton has served as a pillar of St. Francis Academy's community, impacting students in the classroom as a history teacher, on the court as a legendary basketball coach. He is credited with building the girls' basketball program from its foundation, transforming it into a national respected powerhouse. Known for his unapologetic authenticity, Coach Shelton often punctuates his lessons with signature phrases like, "Yeah, I said it, and put that on my tombstone," reinforcing a culture of accountability and conviction where one always stands by his or her word. With over 700 wins and 16 IAAM championships, he holds the record as Maryland's all-time winningest coach. His work continues to provide a vital platform for girls across Baltimore City, a leader defined by integrity and purpose. Coach Shelton's legacy is one of unwavering mentorship, shaping the lives of young women on and off the court. With over 700 wins and 16 IAA championships, and holds the record as Maryland's all-time winningest coach, head coach Jerome Shelton.
Great honors here for head coach Jerome Shelton. And here at St. Francis, his program was built in the early 90s, and he's done a good job. As you just heard Troy Hackley say it, 16 IAMA Conference Championships, trying to go for number 17 in this run here. Trying to get the first ever private school title back here in Baltimore, and it's third year of assistance. Coach not one to be honored. Like to be a part of the spotlight. He always liked to be behind the scenes, but it's a good call and honor him before this contest this evening.
Good afternoon.
Like to open this baby up here in a moment.
St. Francis Academy.
Conference semifinal matchup, the 5C St. Timothy's and the 1 St. Francis as we get this double bill going. Here tonight, Spartan St. Francis boys, and the regular season finale for the Panthers to come. Winner of this one, trip to Howard Community College to play the winner of Pilates and the 2C St. Mary's. Inside here's Clark, an amazing freshman, freshman of the year, no doubt, here in the IAMA Conference, able to beat McDonough. Once again, up in Orange Mills, a rivalry game between those two. And it sends them a trip here to St. Francis. We've seen the Panthers Saturday, nationally ranked. The St. James dominate that matchup, but this is the one that's warmed them up. And for this one today, they know what they got to do to advance. Edwards, no good on the three, went up top. The ball will go back the other way here to the Storm. I talked to Coach Vernon Harris before the contest today. Got to see them back in the preseason. Just can't see them here today. They're looking to pull off a major upset. St. Francis has been a fixture in the IAM Conference Championship game. Coach Shelton was on early. He's got 16, but he's been in the game just about every season of his assistant. foul. Foul against Robinson, it looks like.
Foul call on number 10, Xavier
Catmac. Z. Nickname. Scoreless so far. We're trying to keep our eyes on what's going on in Annapolis with the 2-seed St. Mary's and the 3-seed Pilates. It's amazing. St. Mary's and St. Timothy's. Both teams 3 years in the A conference and both in the semifinals, respectively. That's called good growth, no doubt about it, from both programs.
Panthers basketball.
St. Francis gets it back the other way. Well, stays here, excuse me. Remember, St. Mary's went undefeated in the B conference that season before they came up to the A. So both teams, again, doing respectively well. We got to see St. Timothy's last season. Beat McDonough. That's shooting 2 is Brown at the line.
We already talked about it before we got here.
Foul call on number 23, Kayla Colger.
Colger, that's her first, the team's second.
Charlie Brown, shooting 2.
Miss Charlie Brown hit both of these. Here's the first. Miss Panthers on the board. St. Francis has been a 1 or 2 seed most of their years in the IAAM conference. Trying to defend the title. Won it a year ago, beating Jalen King was now at McNamara and that amazing Mount Pilmoron a season ago. 6:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Drop there, Suggs able to dive for it, but she's out of bounds. It's going to stay here with St. Timothy, shot clock at 18. St. Francis boys started the triple header today. They took care of business on the JV side against Spalding. It's their final regular season game. So talking about a run to the playoffs, we're part of it here. Off the screen. Clock for 3. Nope, tipped the miss. Nice offensive rebound. Right again. Bang! What a 3. The St. Timothy's team is really young. One soft senior as Mills nails the 2. St. Francis won both regular season meetings, but both was close. One of them was a 2-point game. Up at St. Timothy. Plays inside, layup again. Score.
Layla Robinson.
Edwards able to chase it down. Back inside, Suggs. Suggs inside. Suggs no good. Suggs puts it back up. Able knocked away, stays here. St. Francis. Well, the Saints in this one. This IAAM conference semifinal matchup. 5:29 remaining here in the first. Edwards. IAAM for 3. Short. Rebound back. St. Timothy's back up the court here. Different Clark. 2 great freshmen. Clark and IAAM. Freshman of the year candidates both. That's the Edwards. That's a travel there.
Traveling ball.
Starting.
Panthers basketball.
Here. They got the senior guarding the freshman. Yeah, IAAM definitely has had a good freshman campaign. It's IAAM or it's Clark. The freshman of the year in the IAAM conference. Swings it. Edwards from Mills. Mills gets it back. Poke. Turns it over. I like what St. Timothy's doing at the moment here. Clark floats it up, gets it. And 7-4 here. St. Tim's up 3. Edwards fakes it. Mills on the tie. Short. Tap back. Offensive rebound to Brown. Couldn't get it. Does. They can snatch it. It's a held ball.
Jump ball.
Stays with the Panthers. Stays with St. Francis here. 4:26 left here in the quarter. IAAM fakes it. Looks it. Everyone cut it. IAAM shooting.
Foul call on number 23, Kayla Colger.
Colger Walker with her second now.
Chloe Isa, shooting guard.
The freshman coming in. The one experience seeing these type of games that's big there. Short. Knocked around Suggs able to get it back. Ball on the deck now.
Jump ball.
It was a hell ball. The ball will go back to the Storm.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Timms gets it back. And a 1-point lead for the 5 seed. Looking back. Nice balance here. Oh, yeah, travel.
Traveling ball. Panthers basketball.
Cost of possession. Williams able to get it back. Double back. Lost it there. Brown win it. Looking to pass. Isom to the 10. Reverse it. It was low. No go. Over the clock. All alone. Clock to the basket. Houston with a big rebound. Back to Edwards. Edwards inside the Suggs. Suggs. No. Suggs gets it back. Hold it again. One more chance. St. Francis is keeping this time.
Let's go. You can't see when we're up by 500.
Inbounds here, back to Edwards. Shot clock is 16 here for St. Francis. Down 1 to 1 seed. Suggs to 2, yes. Suggs with the 2, 8-7 your score in this playoff game. And the clock. Clock for 3. Off the back, no good. Tap back. Suggs at the rebound. Here comes the Panthers. Suggs got control back to Edwards. He got it well. Back over. Isom. Isom drives. Dish to Suggs. Layup no good. Suggs gets it back. Travel.
Traveling ball. St. Timothy's basketball.
2:24 remaining in the quarter, and the Panthers up 1 in this IAAM conference matchup. Shooting 2 at the line.
Number 5, Courtney Congundu.
First shot.
Zion Golson, shooting ball. 2.
Got them both. Lead with them 1. 1 of 2 there at the line. Oh boy. Robinson getting guarded well here by Edwards. Back to Clark here. Shot clock. Inside. Clark got it, man! What a goal here! Dream Clark trying to pull off the advancement to the final. Stolen. Back to Dream Clark. Over. Open three here. In and out. And Isom able to get it. Spencer. Right here. Dish. With the kick. Brown cuts the lead to one. Clark, 1:10 left, floats it up, short. Offensive rebound. The freshman fouled there.
Foul call number 23.
Here's for the first meeting back in December.
Come to the ball.
It's a one-sided game here at St. Francis.
Panthers basketball.
65-36, but the second matchup in January 14th, a 2-point win for St. Francis, but boy, St. Tim's, they look like the team today that played them on the 14th of January. So feisty one so far. 104 left here in the quarter. Back. Fish with a catch. Against the Panthers, a 1-point lead. Looking in.
Jump ball is the call.
Ball stays here.
Gotta be ready, Ara.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Storm with it. Shot clock at 18.
Right here.
Looking. Lost it out. It stays here.
St. Timothy's
St.
basketball.
Tim's keeps it. Shot clock at 15 now. Looking in. Open jumper. Splashy blocked. And I'm about to say St. Francis did St. Timothy's a favor there. Let that one go. The Panthers would have got it back, but tried to save it. Was out of bounds doing so. Inside here. Back up, shooting two. So that's the Panthers' second foul of the quarter. That is
Foul
on.
call number 23,
That's on
Jakara
Spencer. That's her first. 29.2 left in the quarter. What a first quarter here.
Courtney Kabundu, shooting two.
Kabui. Shot by that. Needs to tie it short. Rebound back to Spencer. Mills in control, back to Edwards. Singer has not scored yet in this one. Back to Isom, over to Mills. Singer to Singer here. Game clock at 9 seconds. 7-6. Open three for Mills. No, shot it. Spencer with a chance. Isom with the three ball. Chance no good. After one here in this IAAM conference semifinal game. 1C St. Francis up by 1, 13-12. About the second quarter here from Tracy Eager. Come back at you. Second quarter in the way to 1C St. Francis up on the 5C, 13-12. Very tightly contested first quarter with most of the quarter. Belong to St. Timothy's in the lead till late. Missed it there wide. Panthers going to have to execute offensively in this one to get back to the finals at Howard Community College. Knocked around here. Elbow. Already the 6th help in this game so far. Stays with the Storm of St. Timothy. Teams are not taking their time out yet in this one. They're trying to get the ball in. Stays here. Isom able to try to intercept, but ran out of real estate.
St. Timothy's basketball.
St. Tim's keeps possession. Shot clock at 19. Spencer able to save it. There was Robinson. Line of 13. Over to Williams.
9 seconds, Kate. 9.
The screen here by the senior. Williams for 3 in the lead. Tipped the miss.
Get it, Layla!
Robinson, that's going to be
Panthers basketball.
St. Francis, that was a main call. .7:30 remaining. 7:20 left in the half with 3 seconds in the clock. That works. That was only one defender down there for St. Tim's. Mills for 3.
Mills for 3.
8 to 12. Yeah, that's it. Inside. Kicks it. It's an open 3. Short again. Nice offensive rebound there by Robinson. Back over now to Kanak. Kanak goes with the drive to the hoop. 6:39 remaining in the half. What a first half we've had here.
Foul call number 23, Jakara Spencer.
On the arm there, they're going to training staff here at St. Francis, they look at it. The junior to come up and shoot free throws here. St. Tim's, a chance to cut into the lead. It's the first.
Foul called on number 5, Allie Masterson. Dream Clark shooting 2.
Shot in it. to try to tie it. Tip the miss. Rebound back to Suggs. Yeah, the males in cover. Inside is Edwards. Goes back, doubled. Inside here, the hook shot. Front and miss there. Rebound back here to St. Thames. The court. Morgan. Back to Clark here. Clark against Isom. Oh, the two great freshmen going at it. Inside here, double. Nice pick and roll. Layup with a single. Koga, she gives the lead back to St. Thames. Tried to save it, could not. St. Francis keeps
Panthers
it.
basketball.
5:15 left here and there. Open three, Isom, no, caught back for Suggs. Rolled away, that works. Couldn't get the ball to go. We're now back to St. Thames. He's got a couple numbers in front. Able to keep the dribble, able to pass it over. Back inside here, swings it back. Up, flicks, back. Tried to steal it. That's a foul. Foul on Suggs, that's her first, I believe.
Foul call on number 11, Donnie Suggs. St. Timothy's basketball.
13 foul on the Panthers here in the quarter. At the moment, 0 for St. Tim's in the second. Pull up for three, shooting three of them. Clock with a chance to increase the lead here for St. Tim's.
Foul call number 4, Chloe Mills. Dream Clark, shooting 3.
Take your time, Dream.
Second shot of 3. Shot no good, so 2 of 3. The ball stays with St. Francis.
Panthers basketball.
Jay actually fouled it.
Back to Suggs. Went all the way to the hoop. Travel.
St. Timothy's basketball.
St. Tim's gets it back. This will be St. Francis' final home game here, regardless. At home, even in the Maryland private school tournament, most of that is played out of the Baltimore area. Tip and miss there. Rebound back to Edwards. Down 3 is St. Francis, the 1 seed here. Looking inside here, Suggs. Suggs over the rim. Swings it. Walk, fakes. To Mills. Swings it back over. Morgan for 3. Nope. Offensive rebound, no big. That's going to stay with St. Tim's. 3:48 remaining in the half. The 5 seed trying to be a second Roll Warrior Day here from Tuesday here to Thursday. Look. Inside. Nope. Rebound back the other way here. Suggs to Mills over to Edwards. Edwards. Double. Suggs. Suggs inside. Got to save it. Did. Mills with it. Shot clock at 13. Edwards. Edwards with a deep three for the volleyball line and out. Suggs trying to fight it. And good. Rebound back here to Morgan. Pass. It should stay with St. Tim's.
Timothy's basketball.
3:02 left in the half. St. Tim's up 3. Little music miscue there. A ball over the rim. Edwards with the rebound.
Hey, stop rushing.
Edwards. Step back 2. Short again. That goes back to St. Tim. Off the hands of Isom.
Stop rushing.
Big hand for St. Tim's.
Wait.
Swings it back to Morgan. Now. Williams back. That's a 3. Short again. Mills able to get the rebound. Numbers here for St. Francis. They had a 3-on-2. Back to Isom. Edwards out of bounds. He lost it up. Now the Panthers not getting it done here. And offensively right now, jumping a little bit.
No, it's not there. Wait.
Back to Robinson. Over to the senior. Cuts inside here. That's a 3. Tipped and missed. Rebound back. Robinson in good position. Puts it in. 2 minutes left in the half. St. Tim's up. Isom. Pass back. Kicks it over to Williams. Williams open for 3. No. Okay, that time. Isom. She'll try. That's short. Tap back. Able to get the rebound back. That's a back quarter. Backcourt violation. 1:30 left. And St. Tim's believe. St. Francis offensively out of rhythm right now. With 90 seconds left in the half. They're hosting and here at home down 5. We're back there in the first. All right, we're back to game action like for halftime here, and 21-16 lead here for St. Tim's. It's Clark. Clark inside.
Come out.
Clock at 20. Clark. Tapped. Both sides had it. Stays here.
Timothy's basketball.
Shot clock. Back up, back in. Lead to 7. Mills, long pass, back to Isom. Isom. Foul. First team foul on St. Tim's in the first.
Just because you
Foul of the second quarter.
it's a foul.
Foul call number 3, Layla Morgan.
That's Morgan's first. That's the team first in the second.
Panthers basketball.
St. Francis foul St. Tim's again. That's a 3. No good. Brown. Able to get stopped there. That's a foul on Isom. Frustration on Isom now. And the ball will stay with St. Tim's because they come to the line to shoot 2. Shoot 2.
St. Timothy's basketball.
2-shot foul here. How about this?
Layla Robinson shooting 3. 2.
Good shot. Nailed it. shy and make this a 9-point game. There's silence right now in this gym. 9-point game here. 25-16. Go! Ice him here. Ice him. Throws it up. No good. Rebound back. Bounce. Flat. Inside here. Robinson couldn't handle it. Good defense too by the Panthers. Also turn it over. Ice him. Basket. Shooting two. Ice him forces. Ice him went down. Ice is gonna be okay. Ice him definitely went face first there a little bit. 2 shots here.
Foul call number 32, Ari Sewaniku.
One shot. Got it. Puts the lead to 8. Missed the second. Tap back. Rebound back to St. Thomas. Over. Fakes it here. Nice pass. Morgan. Put those out. Didn't get the offensive rebound, however. Back over. Isom. Isom inside. Oh, baby.
Isom.
Lead within 6 at halftime.
Halftime.
Made a little run there. The 6-point game at halftime. 25-19 is IAAM Conference semifinal game. We're back to the second half. Here coming up from Sister John Francis, Shelton Court here at St. Francis. Second half about to get underway here at St. Timothy's. Here on the road to 5C for a second straight game, up 5. Here at St. Francis at halftime here. Can they advance? So their first A-Conference final game in their 3rd year in the A-Conference. We're going to find it out here in this next half. Can the Panthers offense get itself going in this one? Travel ball.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Looking here. Back. Travel on that end.
Traveling
Ball back to St. Francis.
Panthers basketball.
For 3. Nope. That's one thing the Panthers have not been able to do in this game. The outside shot not worked for them. Ice
Out of bounds with the ball. St. Timothy's basketball.
These girls keep playing here in this one. Starting at that can. Full frustration on. Robinson with it. Clock at 22. Knocked around and knocked out of bounds by for St. Tim's, the shot clock. It's at an even 27. Okay, we set it. 3-0. St. Francis did not have possession, so will not reset to 20. Double bell tonight. The DMV National Showcase game. From Spalding and St. Francis to come. Ooh, Clark. Shot clock here, 13 some time. Went over Clark's hands.
Panthers basketball.
Time out by St. Tim's. Want to keep things kind of corralled.
30-second timeout.
30 seconds, Rodney. No one scored here in the second half of Ashton game. We'll be back. All right, we're back in the game action now. This IAAM A-Conference semifinal. The winner sees the winner of St. Mary's hosting St. Vincent Pallotti down in Annapolis. Long pass to Edwards. Suggs inside, dips it to Brown. Brown couldn't get the two to go. Brown gets it back. Suggs gets it back. No good. Suggs put it up. And then counted it one.
Score basket, Donnie Suggs.
Big offensive rebound and put back by the senior Suggs. It cuts the lead to 4.
Now corner number 23, Kata Coger.
Coger, that's
Donnie Suggs.
her
She
third?
back.
No. It is her third, I think. Suggs missed the free throw. Coger with the ball. And gets it up here. St. Tim's. Looking inside, Coger. She traveled.
Traveling ball. Panthers basketball.
That works. Looking here. Mills. Edwards cuts and
Hey!
oh, that's going to stay here.
See it both ways.
Panthers basketball.
And that's black ball. Hey, that's black ball.
Edwards, step back 2. Yes!
Monday
For the
Edwards.
Panthers. Look, Clark here. Clark, Brown. Offensive foul. Line defense, good job by Brown.
Dream Clark.
Clark's first.
Panthers basketball.
Big possession here for St. Tim's. Oh, wow. ISAAM able to get it back. Ties the game.
Foul quarter number 3, Chloe ISAAM.
ISAAM with the foul.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Ball back to St. Tim's. Tried to steal it. Stays with the Storm. Got us a little bit. We didn't. Another key possession. We're tied at 25.
Panthers basketball.
Francis gets it back. St. Tim's got to be careful here. Lower seed. It's a higher seed, excuse me. Nope. On the blow. The lead. Edwards. Knocked around and intercepted. Clark. Clark need to get the ball out. They had Williams down in the court. Williams. No. Knocked around, excuse me. Ball stays for St. Tim's.
St. Timothy's basketball.
this way.
Lady, come on, lady.
Jump ball.
Stays with St. Tim's.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Ball too high. Number.
Oh. Turnover. And the Panthers regain the lead. Sarge in there. Panthers up 2. Takes it up. Takes it up. Passes it. 27. ISO. Spencer. No.
Good job, Kate.
Rebound back to Williams. Williams got it stolen. ISO block. Nice kick out. Open 3. After this. Oh. Spencer. Basket, no good.
Good job.
Hanging in the balance here. In his third. Billy. No.
Good job.
Jump ball is called.
Off the hell ball.
Panthers basketball.
Dead even at 27. Thanks it. Okay. Jumper, short. There's a rebound this shooting too. Chance for Brown to give St. Francis the
Foul
lead.
on number 5, Courtney Kangundu. Charlie Brown, shooting 2.
Charlie Brown with 2 big ones here. Oh, the freshman. Shot, got them both. Timeout by St. Francis, up by 2, 29-27, 2:58 left.
Full timeout,
Well, the third quarter here
Panthers.
so far. We're back. We're back in the game action here. 2-point game for St. Francis, the 1 seed. Against the 5 seed, St. Tim's getting them all and more. They can handle it. Makes sense. Back the other way here. Robinson for the lead. No. Brown inside. Suggs gets it back in. 4-point game here for Clark. This is the Panthers' biggest lead in this game. Inside, bumping inside. It's going to stay here. That's like a 13 here for St.
St.
Tim's.
Timothy's basketball.
2:16 remaining. Looking. Long pass back. Clock with it. Clock at 10. Double. Something is Brown. Spencer, excuse me. Spencer. Tim's got to corral things back. Let's see. Block. It's going to be a foul there. It's a pass, so it'll be an inbounds play.
Foul call on number 11, guarding serves. St. Timothy's Basketball.
That's why I'm not on this.
Isom splits the D, goes inside, no good. Offensive rebound, back to Spencer, couldn't get the jump to go. Brown with another chance. Back to Mills. Mills straight to St. Tim's because of that.
St. Timothy's Basketball.
Yeah, back inside. Rolled away. No good. Rebound back.
Foul call on number 21, Charlie Brown. St. Timothy's Basketball.
8-7-6-5. Clark. Need a bucket here, you St. Tim's. That's a three. No, didn't get it. And the corner will in there. St. Francis in front by 35-27 in his IAAM. A conference semifinal matchup. We're back to the fourth quarter. They're coming up. Fourth quarter here, about to get underway. St. Tim's was up, coming into the half by 6. They're down 8 here in the fourth half. Offensively, trying to get a rhythm themselves. No good. Over couldn't get that one to go. Isom with his back. Isom all the way, coast to coast. Like St. Tim's is trouble. Time in this one, I would say, even at a 10-point deficit. Back there by Suggs. Back that way comes Spencer. No. Suggs off the stop. St. Tim's biggest lead of the game now by either side. St. Francis up 12. Yes. Big possession here for St. Tim's. Down 39-27 now.
Team ball.
Move it! Yeah, back the other way. Way up is good. Wesley need a bucket here. St. Tim's. That's a 2 for William. Block from behind. it back, 6:14 left, up 14. Pass here, ice them. From Network short.
Oh, y'all got to score.
But no good offensive rebound. Big bucket. Big flow.
All right. See what you do.
Press the ball.
Nice and
Stop walking. Let's go.
Ball.
yes. Sucks.
Go, we got to go.
Come on, lady.
Now we got to go.
Fly. And a whistle.
Foul call on number 11, Donnie Suggs. St. Timothy's Basketball.
Oh, we got to go. We got to go.
Don't leave that. Let's go.
Move it.
Oh.
Move it.
And no good. Go back over. Shot clock at 10. Edwards. Nope. Turned around. Get the offensive rebound. Push it back out. Mills will keep it. So St. Francis is striking St. Timothy's this afternoon.
Get up on it.
Clock at 18. Suggs. Back door. Brown. Layup is in. Back up. Lost it. That's going to be a foul against St. Tim's.
Foul called on number 5, Courtney Kangundu.
Possession here for St. Tim's. They're down 16. Shot clock at 16 for Mills. Oh, Brown. Looking troublesome here for St. Tim's now. Hell ball or timeout.
Timeout, St. Timothy.
3:13 left. St. Francis look like another trip to the AMU. It's a coming. Big 3:13 remaining. Shot clock at 21. Here in this one. Game early where it was in St. Timothy's control. Third quarter, look like right now is going to be the difference here in this contest. Back up reversal, no good. Foul there. And back to St. Francis here.
Foul call number 32, Panthers Basketball.
today. Looking good. Jumping no good. 2:27 left. Running down here. Kiss. Layup. Shelton made the adjustment at halftime. In the second half, it's been all St. Francis now. Forced up three, no good. 10, 6. Start of the third quarter, they have been held here to 4 points. Clock at 10 here. Isom. Four. All right. It's going to stay with St. Francis.
Panthers basketball.
Lost it out and stays back with St. Tim.
St. Timothy's basketball.
Playing the string out now.
That's not
It's a three.
Williams for three.
How about?
Jump ball.
Come down, Black. Right here. Hello. Let's go.
There's cricket.
Back. Isom. Clean it up. Back. That's it. St. Francis back in the IAAM Conference Final to defend the IAAM Conference crown. A game St. Timothy's team, though, gave a test.
Final score, Panthers 51 and St. Timothy's 32.
Hopefully by the time we end out our matchup
The
with
Lady
St. Francis,
Panthers advance to Sunday IAAM Championship game, which will be played at Howard Community College.
one down, one more to go on the DMV Basketball Showcase. The hottest teams in the B-Sound MIA's offensive scoring.
Game time is 1 p.m.
But who can contend towards St. Francis will try tonight. Rebounding from their loss against Starkell on Tuesday. We're on for you in a half an hour time. Here coming up on DSA.
This is Die Sporting Network.